I completely obliterated a light bulb yesterday, which I'm still not very happy about. Oh, God. Hello and welcome to Chicken Bytes, the short form vlog form for the long form vlogs from me, Ali Lightfoot. I've been very busy recently, but a couple of weeks ago I was helping my dad with some stuff that he needed doing, and I realised of late that a lot of my vlogs, like Chicken Bytes for example, have become kind of lacklustre and boring and formulaic. And I wrote a big rant about it that I was going to say in a vlog, but then I realised that the issue was that I wasn't really going outside, and that's why I didn't have any stories. So this is a story about outside times when I went and helped my dad do things. So basically what it boiled down to is that we had to move a shed, like a basic garden shed that you have outside, an outside shed, sort of a moderately sized shed that we had to move like a considerable distance down the road from where it actually was. We did it. End of the story is we did it. It was a lot of manual labour, and I'm not a manual labourer. These are not a labourer's hands. These are the hands of a creative. You see how they're not good at anything. They're for doing things. They're not for... No, they're for... They're not made for moving sheds, is what I'm trying to say. They're not meant for that sort of thing. Lifting and constructing. And... They're not those hands. You can tell by the way that I did that, and it was so awkward. But we dismantled this shed, and there were so many spiders. More spiders than I've ever seen in my life. I filled my spider quota for the rest of my days. Not even just one type of spider, like every type of spider. Even a dead spider with like fungus growing out of it. It was gross. And I was there just pretending that I was fine with the amount of spiders. I really wasn't. Standing there going, oh look, there's a spider. I hope it doesn't move. I swear to God, if it moves, I will scream and piss my pants. Spiders everywhere. I put my hood up so that I couldn't feel them like crawling on my head. I didn't start with the hood up, so there was already the risk that some had fallen into it, and I'd flick it up and they would just fall down around me like a rain of tiny arachnids. That's possibly the most nightmarish vision I've ever conjured. But yeah, we deconstructed it, and then we had some issues with the trolley that we were trying to cart it across with because it was fucking heavy shit. I'm pretty sure my dad, when he built the shed, had no intention of moving it anywhere, and that's why he made it such a sturdy, heavy construction. But we did. You know, we were men. It was manly times. We were... Oh. We also got accosted by an angry bottomless Irishman. That's exactly what it sounds like. Where we were moving the shed from, there was a caravan in which lived said man. A couple of times we may have knocked it a little bit with the panels, etc. I think we only did it once, but he claims that we'd done it multiple times and that he couldn't stand for it anymore. And he burst out of his caravan and he came to confront us, and he was wearing just a t-shirt. Just a t-shirt. It was a warm day, so I could understand why someone would feel like they would need to disrobe. People often do. People take their shirts off, they go around shirtless. It's not my cup of tea. I don't do it personally. I don't really like seeing it for multiple reasons. One being that I'm not into men. The other being that the men that do it aren't particularly the type of people that really should be doing it. Not that I'm judging. I'm just saying that it's typically those who don't have a physique that warrants being shown off. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. This gentleman had refrained from doing that and done the opposite, which I don't quite understand. What's the benefit of doing that? If you're going to do that, why not just get fully naked? I won't be okay with it, but I will accept it for what it is. I will accept that you decided, hey, it's really hot, I don't want to wear clothes anymore. You can do that, preferably not around me, but don't just take your trousers off and leave all the horrors of a naked person, but with the weird... At that point, you might as well just be naked, because you've got your... Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why he did that. I also helped my dad again, like a week later. He hired a van, and that meant that I could practice being a van man for the day. So I tried my incoherent shouting and misogynistic slurs. Hey, you bloody bar. Right, Trico!
You what, mate?
Nothing. You, madam, are boobs. You boobs. Look, yeah. Right, girl, you're working that scarf. Oi, oi. Colour coordination on that outfit's off. It looks heinous. I wasn't very good at it, admittedly. But I think I started to get the hang of it towards the end. Hey! Hey! Get out of the country and take it money, Paul. And I'm going to burn. Let the money out. Let the money. Let the money. Something else that I learned from my experience as a DIY worker manual labourer, is that apparently there's a nationwide fence panel shortage. So look out if you want fence panels. There's not a lot of them. As I said at the beginning, I have been very busy this week, so there's a lot of stuff to tell you and a lot of stuff to show you coming up in the next few weeks, but I thought I'd get this out of the way first. I'll see you next time. Thanks and bye.